You were taught to care deeply, to feel intensely, and to take things personally. That was your first mistake. Every heartbreak, every betrayal, every insult that ever broke you came from this one error. You let the world into your inner world. Machiavelli didn't do that. He observed from a distance, precise, not emotional. He studied people like a surgeon studies diseases. He understood something that the weak will never comprehend. If you want peace, you must first destroy your sensitivity. You must practice becoming immune to love, praise, and shame. No one can hurt you when you're emotionally invisible. No one can manipulate you when you don't feel what they expect. No one can defeat you when your heart is untouchable and your mind is the only God you worship. It's not about being cold, it's about being free. Escape emotional slavery and find your final form. This video shows you how to become a man no one can influence, a man Machiavelli would fear. You want to become untouchable. You want to live unshakable, free from betrayal, insult, and loss. But first, you must destroy the illusion that keeps you weak, the belief that you matter to others. Most people go through life with the tragic misunderstanding that others will treat them well if they are good, honest, and loyal, that their emotional openness will be met with care and respect. Machiavelli saw through this lie. He understood that the world is not a place of fairness or reciprocity. It's a battlefield where only the emotionally armored survive. Imagine a life where no word, no action, no betrayal could ever touch your core. Where you move through the world like a ghost, untouchable by the petty emotions and manipulations of others. This is the power that Machiavelli discovered and that you can harness. To begin this transformation, you must first recognize the source of your weakness. It's not your emotions themselves, but your attachment to them. You've been conditioned to believe that your feelings are who you are, that they define your identity and your worth. This is the first illusion you must shatter. Your emotions are tools, nothing more. They are not you. They are fleeting sensations, chemical reactions in your brain. When you understand this, you can begin to detach from them. Observe them as you would observe clouds passing in the sky. Acknowledge them, but do not let them control you. Next, you must master the art of indifference. This doesn't mean you stop caring about everything. It means you choose carefully what deserves your emotional investment. Most things, most people, are not worthy of your emotional energy. Reserve it for what truly matters. Practice viewing every interaction, every relationship, every situation with cold, analytical eyes. Ask yourself, what is the strategic value here? What can be gained or lost? Remove sentiment from the equation. This is how Machiavelli viewed the world, and it's how you must learn to see it too. But be warned, this path is not for the faint of heart. It requires a ruthless commitment to your own growth and power. You will be called cold, heartless, even cruel. These are the cries of the weak, those who cannot understand the strength it takes to master oneself. As you progress on this journey, you'll find that your relationships change. Many will fall away. This is natural and necessary. Those who relied on your emotional vulnerability will no longer find purchase. You'll be left with fewer, but stronger connections. Quality over quantity. You may wonder, doesn't this approach make life less rich, less vibrant? On the contrary, when you're no longer at the mercy of every emotional wind, you're free to pursue what truly matters to you. Your mind becomes clearer, your decisions more precise. You become a force of nature, unstoppable and unshakable. Remember, this isn't about becoming a sociopath. It's about achieving true emotional freedom. You'll still feel, but you'll feel on your terms. You'll love, but with eyes wide open. You'll engage with the world, but from a position of strength, not vulnerability. Machiavelli understood that in a world of chaos and betrayal, the only true security comes from within. By building this emotional armor, you create an impenetrable fortress around your psyche. Nothing and no one can touch you unless you allow it. As you implement these strategies, you'll notice a shift. The world that once seemed so threatening, so chaotic, begins to make sense. You'll see the patterns in people's behavior, the motivations behind their actions, and you'll be able to navigate it all with a calm, unshakable confidence. This is the power of true emotional mastery. It's not about suppressing your feelings. but about transcending them. About reaching a state where you are in control, not your emotions, where you can engage or disengage at will, always maintaining your core of strength. Imagine walking into any room, facing any challenge, knowing that nothing can truly harm you. Not because you're invincible, but because you've mastered the art of emotional detachment. This is the gift Machiavelli offers us, centuries after his time. But remember, this transformation doesn't happen overnight. It's a process, a journey of constant self-reflection and discipline. Every day, you must choose to maintain your emotional armor, to resist the pull of needless attachments and destructive emotions. As you progress, you'll find that your decision-making improves dramatically. Without the cloud of emotional reactivity, you'll see situations more clearly. You'll make choices based on logic and strategy, not fleeting feelings or societal expectations. This clarity extends to your personal goals and ambitions. When you're no longer swayed by the opinions of others or trapped in emotional turmoil, you can focus on what truly matters to you. Your path becomes clear, your purpose undiluted by the noise of the world. But be prepared. This path can be lonely. As you shed your old self, many will not understand. They may accuse you of changing, of becoming cold. Remember, their reactions are about them, not you. Stay true to your path. In the end, what you gain is far greater than what you lose. You gain true freedom. Freedom from the tyranny of others' opinions, from the prison of your own unchecked emotions. You become the master of your own destiny, unswayed by the storms that break lesser men. This is the legacy of Machiavelli. Not just a guide to political power, but a roadmap to personal sovereignty. By embracing his teachings, you can transform yourself from a victim of circumstance to a shaper of your own reality. As you implement these strategies, watch how your life transforms. Notice how problems that once seemed insurmountable become mere obstacles to be navigated. Feel the power that comes from true emotional mastery. Remember, this isn't about becoming invulnerable. It's about choosing your vulnerabilities wisely. It's about engaging with the world on your terms, not being at the mercy of every emotional whim or manipulation. In a world that constantly seeks to influence and control you, this emotional armor is your greatest defense. It's the key to maintaining your integrity, your focus, and your power in the face of any challenge. So embrace this path. Let go of the need for approval, the fear of rejection, the pain of betrayal. Build your emotional fortress, brick by brick, day by day. Become the person that nothing and no one can touch. This is your journey to true power, to true freedom. Are you ready to begin? If you want to know how to make money online using only AI automation, click on the link in the description and don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video.